our freedoms like he did, but I have the things that he taught me, and I still have the Constitution in my home, and I can still learn from that. And I know that that's the first step. You know, we have to educate ourselves. All of us don't even realize the freedoms that are being taken away from us, especially my generation. We are so blinded by what we've been told that we have no idea the freedoms that we should have and that are God-given and that aren't given to us by our government but are protected by our Constitution. And that's why we have a Constitution, to protect our God-given rights. My dad loved the government. You know, he loved our state government, and he loved and thought the federal government was necessary, but only in its proper place. You know, that's the Constitution outlines its role, and they're very limited. You know, they have a few very limited but important roles, and we as a people need to make sure that they are staying within the limits that the Constitution has set forth and the inspired documents that we have. So our first step is studying those documents, you know, understanding what our freedoms are, and making a stand, just not letting unconstitutional agencies and unconstitutional things happen in our lives. You know, that's the first thing he did, you know, with the BLM. The BLM was, you know, he loved the agents that he worked with. He thought they were great people, but it was an unconstitutional entity, and he needed to make a stand to defend the Constitution. So my heart is breaking for the Hammonds and for the Bundys and for John Ritzheimer and for all of those patriots that are in jail right now, who are good men and women, people that love their families, that their only crime is to uphold the Constitution. You know, they have done nothing for greed, they've done nothing for a handout, they have done a hard stand in order to protect our freedoms, and we need to make sure that that's not in vain. So that's really what my dad did and what he stood for, and what we as a people need to stand for freedom and for the Constitution, for government in its proper role. God bless America.
Thank you.